All right, baby. We're back. Hey, everybody, welcome. Oh, forgot to turn this light on, Dave. Dave, check this out. Yeah, leave this in. Let's check this out. Man, doesn't that make a bunch of difference? Put that contrast in there, David. I saw this Mr. Beast video that was like all the tips to grow your stuff. And I've been just thinking about it, like content I want to make versus like, is there anyway, I'm just thinking about like, and one of the things he said was the more extreme your point of view, the more clicks, the more views you'll get, the more engagement you'll get. And I'm like, man, am I holding back? And the answer is yes. You know? By the way, Dave, keep this in. The answer is yes, I'm holding back, right? So it's funny because, like, let me see. We'll go to YouTube.
The more extreme the opinion, typically the higher the click-through rate. If you can, like, pay it off in the content, then it just supercharges it.
Yeah. So I'm not saying be extreme to be extreme. But there's one extreme viewpoint that I do hold dear, and it is you must work your off to achieve anything great. And I know that is what a lot of people don't think that or hate it. You throw on Twitter that everyone should work their off, and you'll get so much hate. But I'm telling you, I do believe that. So I actually believe, because I've seen it and I've met so many people, and you've got the number one YouTuber saying these things, right? Going like, yeah, you're extreme. Again, I don't know what he says here. Let's see what he says.
Supercharges it. So like,
so you have a kind of estimate of the extreme.
Yeah, like this water, right? You're like, Fiji water sucks. Yeah, that'd do fine. But if you said Fiji water, it's the worst water I've ever drank in my life.
Yeah.
Way more extreme opinion would do way better.
But I think that one caveat for me is I think that extreme opinion has to be authentic, right? So I don't know how extreme I get with things that are not business related for sure. Like I don't have, or maybe like that person should shut up, but I don't call people out, right? So don't call people by name, rarely ever. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. But I do have extreme viewpoints like that one, and you have to hold dear, and you can't be afraid of putting it out there, because you put it out there. Sometimes I feel so alone that I am working really, 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 really hard because I want to and because I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. And so many people that I know do not work that hard and complain. They just complain. They will sit there and they will blame whatever at their local barbecue. They're just grilling up in their backyard, complaining about how their life has turned out. I know these people, and I don't know Mr. Beast type people, but like I know somewhat near his level. Just like being in LA and being around some of these people. Like you don't get above average by working like someone who's average. That's physically impossible. Someone please argue the other side. And that's okay if you want to just grill on Sundays and do whatever and drive around with your boys. I don't like that. I love my wife. I love like 3 or 4 or 5 people somewhere in there. And I give them time and no one else time. And then everything goes to employees, customers, which you'll see soon. But like, I just wanted to dissect a little bit about this extreme view piece. Because I think that is such a formula, like extreme voices, right? Like, I'm not extreme left or extreme right, or I'm not like it's just not something I feel extreme about. Because like everyone thinks extreme, they seriously think that, but it's like, what are you really passionate about? And it's like, Accomplishing your dreams and your goals is what I'm truly passionate about. Whatever your goals are, your goals can be political and your goals can be that, but it's like, great, dude, I want to encourage you to do that with whatever you're doing. I want to help you get to that. And I think for me, that is what I'm very, very, very passionate about. I'm negative about giving up on your dreams, right? If anyone out there believes that you can actually work 30 hours and get amazing results as, dude, I need to hear from these people. And I have not met one person that has been an above average result go, yeah, dude, I did this 4 hours a week. I keep going back to in Tim Ferriss's book. I love a lot of his philosophies and a lot of the tenets in that 4-Hour Workweek book. But in that book, he talks about at the beginning, he worked 14, 16-hour days. Then was able to 80-20 rule it and cut out so many of the hours and work 4 hours or whatever. I don't even know if it was really 4 hours, but I get the shtick of it. So going into this 4-hour work week, going into this thing, there's no way if he started with 4 hours in mind, not the 14 he was working, he would ever have achieved or found the 4-hour work week ploy, grift, whatever you want to call it. No one. I mean, I get the book, right? I get it's a catchy thing and it's a great book, but I don't know anyone who started going, okay, cool, I'm going to get a good result and I'm only going to work 4 hours, right? So don't take it so extreme. I don't think those things. Yeah. That's what I care about. That's what I really care about. I see so often, part of it has to be you have to work smart. You can't just work. You can work really, 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 really hard. And if you get paid hourly and a decent hourly wage, you can be well off. But like, I don't even count it. I don't even count money as being successful or well off. Really at all. Like it's a one predictor, right? It's one metric of success. That's where I got off of this clip. But I wanted to share this. What do you think about extreme view? Obviously those work. That's my one real extreme view. Because it's like this. I don't even want to be surrounded by someone who works less than 50 hours a week. I think if you are, let's go back to this. I don't think if you're counting the hours you're working, let's do this. If you're counting the hours you're working, I don't want to be around you. Because you're not following any purpose or any passion or anything. If you're counting hours, you're in the wrong game. Period. Like, if you can get me an amazing result for 4 hours a week, I say, great. Can you 10x that 4 hours to get 40 and give me 10x the result? Do that then, because that's how you become really great. By the way, to go back to the Tim Ferriss thing, love Tim Ferriss. But even he says that business was, what was it? Only like $600,000-$700,000 grand. So like he literally is famous because of the book, not the business. So does anyone bring that up? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. What's an extreme view you have? What is an extreme, maybe / uncomfortable? That's my thing. That's mine. Is don't come to me and ask me for advice. People do it all the time. All the time. Dude, I scare people I'm like, great. They're like, man, it's really hard to So some people don't write me back, which is great, right? They won't write me back after I'm like, dude, you want to eat? Like, dude, I have been eating human for 7 years doing this. For 4 years, I was living off of credit cards and debt and everything else before I could pay myself a salary being an entrepreneur. Three and a half years, something like that. So like, yeah, talk to me then when you start your business. But you can do it. We'll just end it there.